Hi, my name is Miranda Harker, and my speech is going to be over gun control. Um, Gun control is a big issue in the United States. For example, imagine that you're going to school and you don't feel safe. There's so many millions of Americans that don't even feel safe in school. You could be walking to your next class, it's a nice day. You're just having fun with your friends, and all of a sudden you hear a gunshot. What do you do? No one knows what to do in this situation because not it hasn't happened to a lot of people, but for the people that it has happened to, it affects them really deeply. Um, so I live in a country that experiences mass shootings every single day. I think that we've had, a mass shooting almost every single day of this year. Um, and this is important to you guys, to the audience of college students, because you could be experiencing this yourself. So many people have, and you never know if you could be next. According to Everytown for Gun Safety Foundation, every day 96 Americans are killed with guns and more are injured. The effects of gun violence extend far beyond these casualties. Gun violence shapes the lives of millions of Americans who witness it, know someone who was shot of it, or live in fear of the next shooting. So this is affecting so many people every single day, and no one's doing anything to stop it. According to BBC News, for every 100 Americans in the United States, almost 90 of them own guns, which means, 90% of the population in the United States owns a gun. And I think that directly affect or, relates to how many shootings we have as a country. Many people don't see this as a problem, though. They don't realize how many people it affects. According to CWLA, more than 15 million children have witnessed an act of violence in their homes, schools, or community over the past year, and more than 3 million have witnessed a shooting, which shows how drastic this problem really is. Um, Emma Gonzalez, who is a teenager, you've probably seen her a lot around the news. She experienced a school shooting, and many of her friends were killed. A powerful statement that I liked from her was she said, "We are speaking up for those who don't have anyone listening to them, for those who can't talk about it yet, and for those who will never speak again. We are grieving, we are furious, and we are using our own words fiercely and just desperately because that's the only thing standing between us and this happening again." Meaning people are trying to make a difference. The people that don't really care about it don't see it as an issue, which is part of the really big problem. So this can be controlled. The Prevention Institute states that gun violence can be controlled by simply reducing access to dangerous weapons. So, doing background checks on people, because many of these people have mental illnesses, or that's what you see in the news, like this person could have had a mental illness. um, but I mean that there's something that can be prevented from the people with mental illnesses from getting access to these weapons and causing danger to the society. President Obama questioned the people of his country by asking, "If we can set it up so you can't unlock your phone unless you've got the right fingerprint, why can't we do the same for our guns?" So basically saying, why can't we have smart gun technology when we can have it for our phones, something that's completely harmless. So gun violence is a major problem in the United States, and one of our most contradictory ones. It's pretty much, do you believe in having guns? Yes or no? I mean, there's no really in between, so that's why it's kind of dividing the nation. Um, as I will attach the photo of the my visual, but this is kind of hard to read, it's backwards. But these are all other countries. This is the number of homicides by firearms per 1 million people. And as you can see, the United States has, almost triple the next leading country. Um, so, I mean, in conclusion, people can have their opinions on certain situations, and we shouldn't take away guns completely, but there is things that we can do to prevent the mass shootings and gun violence and things like that. Thank you.